The story of two plants, a lesson in success. Once upon a time, a young boy lived in a town. One summer, he went to visit his grandfather during his holidays. He loved spending time with his grandfather, playing with him every day. One day, the boy asked, "Grandpa, when I grow up, I want to be a successful person. Can you tell me how to achieve success?" His grandfather nodded with a smile and took the boy to a nearby nursery. There he bought two small plants and brought them home. He planted one of the plants inside a pot and kept it inside the house. The other plant was planted outside in the open ground. Then the grandfather turned to the boy and asked, "Which of these two plants do you think will grow better in the future?" The boy thought for a moment and then said, "The plant inside the house will grow better because it is safe from all dangers. The one outside will face many risks, harsh sunlight, storms, rain, and animals." His grandfather smiled but did not say anything. Instead, he replied, "Let's wait and see what happens in the future." A lesson in growth. Years passed, and after 4 years, the boy visited his grandfather again. The moment he saw him, he eagerly said, "Grandpa, last time I asked you how to be successful, but you didn't give me an answer. This time you have to tell me." His grandfather smiled and said, "Of course, but first, let's take a look at the plants we planted years ago." He took the boy to see the plant that had been kept inside the house. It had grown, but only into a small plant. Then he led the boy outside to see the other plant. To the boy's amazement, that small plant had grown into a huge tree. Its branches spread wide, providing shade to people passing by. Looking at the boy, the grandfather asked, "Tell me, which plant grew bigger? Which one is stronger?" The boy replied, "The one outside grew into a big tree, but how is that possible? It faced so many dangers, yet it grew so much." His grandfather smiled and explained, "Yes, the plant outside had to face challenges, but those challenges made it stronger. It had the freedom to spread its roots as deep as it wanted. The strong winds and heavy rains only strengthened its foundation. Today, it stands so firm that even a storm cannot shake it. On the other hand, the plant inside the house remained small and weak. It never faced any hardships, so it never had the chance to grow strong." The secret to success. Then the grandfather looked at his grandson and said, "My dear child, always remember, if you never struggle, you will never grow. If you always choose the easy path, you will remain weak, just like the plant inside the house. But if you are ready to face difficulties, no goal will be impossible for you to achieve. Challenges are not barriers, they are stepping stones to success." The boy took a deep breath and gazed at the tree. His grandfather's words echoed in his mind, the true meaning of challenges. Often in life, we face difficulties that make us feel discouraged. But the story of these two plants teaches us that we should not fear challenges. Instead, we should embrace them as opportunities to learn and grow. Just like the plant outside grew into a strong tree by facing hardships, we too grow stronger when we step out of our comfort zones and face life's obstacles. Challenges make us resilient and determined, two qualities essential for success. Overcoming challenges is not always easy. There will be times when we feel like giving up, but setbacks are only temporary. If we learn from them and keep moving forward, we will eventually succeed. So the next time life presents you with a challenge, don't be afraid. See it as an opportunity to grow. And always remember, the struggles you face today will make you stronger and more successful tomorrow.